the second half, we thought of continuing. It went on until injuries came in, and the substitution also didn't help, because bringing on 2 players from the bench, we changed the formation to just keep one striker up front and then work on the extremities. Bature striking from the right and then Fordo on the left. We saw spearhead in the attack, which also didn't work. And to maybe come out with a clear identification, I would say we played against a well-disciplined side.
Let me, yes.
My name is Remo from Ghana Broadcast Coach. Would you say that the boys didn't play to your instructions, because when you put the ball on the ground, the Nigerians were battling. They were not comfortable. But in the second half, you were flying the balls. What was the reason?
I did explain earlier that our mission, our strategy was to play direct. Although in the first half we saw the opponent, they have height. They were winning all the area passes. Trying to keep the ball on the ground. They were first to the ball, always losing the balls to the opponent. And finally, we thought of changing the 2 strikers with wing attackers, which also didn't work. That is why when I said, although the plan A didn't work, changing to plan B too was also a problem. And you could see the opponent was on top. They were on top, honestly speaking.
Michael Asari.
Coach, congrats on your win.
Thank you.
There was a glaring case of fatigue in your setup at latter stages of the game. From my commentary position, what I made of it was that perhaps your team was lacking much competitiveness in terms of there being no action on the league terrain, and then basically you playing friendly matches and going through preseason training. I want to understand from you, what do you think was responsible?
Not only in the first half, not only in the second half. Right after scoring the goal, it was clear that we were down. That was where the opponents started coming. They kept coming. All effort to deny them from coming, proved futile. There was no miss. The only miss was to fly the ball. Maybe we could get the second goal, which also didn't work. So whilst trying to maybe find a way or solution to a problem, the opponent also have their strategy. You could see a team playing away. They opened up the game. I thought they were coming to defend and then come on the counter, but you saw them coming all up. And in the last 15 minutes, we considered 4 corners as against 1 to us.
What caused the fatigue?
Yeah, you are talking of fatigue. The players on the field. I can say maybe somebody was tired, blah, blah, blah. We all saw that the opponent kept coming. They kept coming. The only thing was to maybe track them down, stop them from coming, but still they were coming. That was why I said they also came with a strategy. They were more fitter than we were.
All right, about it. Far away Nigeria.
We have just 1 week to prepare against Remo Stars. All that we need to do is we have video clip. We need to go back and then look at the weak points and also map a strategy against the Nigerians in Nigeria. I have nothing to say this is how we are going to play, but it's a matter of making sure we keep the 1 goal behind. We go in there, fight for a win, or we can defend the 1 goal. Trust me, we are not going to come back empty hands.
All right.
Sit down to plan these eventualities to get to the point where this is what will happen, and when it does happen, how the team would, go about solving that.
As a coach, the only thing I can say is we did plan. We planned. You have your plan A. If plan A fails, you go to plan B. I earlier on said our main objective was to go direct. We scored 1 goal from the direct play. It got to a time we thought we could score again, which didn't work. We came back thinking of maybe switching to another style of play. We still kept on playing direct until we made 2 changes. The 2 changes also didn't work. So in this case, I'm on the touchline, but you can't maybe change things suddenly. You need time.
Wait. All right, follow up.
So, Coach, having arrived at that again, that plan A didn't work, plan B didn't, probably plan C. Yes, I mean, pardon my
Let's make it
I want to ask, based on this, I mean, it seems to me that confidence confidence, based on what you are seeing, in my opinion, could be a bit down, based on what you are seeing. Plan A didn't work, plan B, plan C, and so on and so forth. So what are the indications? I mean, the indicators that when we go to Nigeria, plan A, if plan A doesn't work, plan B will work, plan C will work, and so on and so forth. I am particularly intrigued and interested in that, because again, it seems to me that we did not know exactly what we were doing on the field of play from the tactical point of view.
Please, just
Maybe you saw it that way. I didn't see it that way. I didn't see it that way.
all right.
Then look at the other side too. Maybe they were defensively. They were also disciplined. They picked the 50 balls, the area balls. They were first to the ball. They came in physically. You could see we're not too close to how we saw their approach to the game. So if last year we're not scoring today. Look at the other side too. Maybe their defensive network was also good. That gave them a 1-0 defeat.
All right, we are done, Coach. To the captain, and then we will wrap up quickly. No time to waste.
Thank you very much.
Who is it?
It is possible.
All right, to the captain now, please. All questions now to be directed to the captain. The same hands. Yes, sir. You, please. You want new hands? Last two questions.
Play in Takwa. You were not able to play as you've been playing as champions of Ghana.
No. I can't say it because, for example, let me say if we were to be banned in Takwa, definitely we use Cape Coast Stadium. So any place they tell us to go and play, we are ready to play. So I don't think it's affected our performance.
I want the last question to come from the whole team in Takwa. You go from Takwa, have the last question and then we wrap up. Takwa people ask.
Going into the second leg.
Well, going to the second leg, I think with our able coach, I think he will develop or he will map up a strategy for us. So I think that is.
Ask one thing, what needs to change?
The one thing that needs to change.
Well, he can change it. So.
Okay, finally.
Anything at all can happen. So whatever comes to you, accept it and move it. So I think we have to accept it. I think it's a fair result. That's all.
All right, so thank you very much.